Hi everyone,
Good morning.
it's Lisa and Brett with Ida H2O Adventures, and we're going on another road trip. We're going to swing down towards the other end of Lake Coeur and go to a little town that's actually on the lake. It's called Harrison, and then we're going into St. Maires, and we're going to share some of the history of both those cities with you, and we'd like for you to come along on this adventure with us.
Yes, it'll be a fun day. We are on 90 heading east. This is the highway towards Montana, but we are going to go through the town of Harrison, which is on Coeur d'Alene Lake. And a beautiful day. So it looks like it's called St. Maries, but it's called St. Mary's, the way it's spelled. Wolf Lodge Bay. And this is the part we're at of the lake. Northeast, would you say?
Yeah.
And we did look at a house here before we moved here in Harrison, but we kind of thought it was just a little too far out when it's winter time here on this highway to be near stores or whatever. There's Tubbs Hill, straight across from where we are. Oh yeah, the Gozzer Ranch.
And the yacht club.
So, we are in the back side of Gozzer Ranch from all our cruises. Let's go see more. So there's the yacht club, and behind those trees right there on the corner is the house on the rock. This is Gozzer Ranch. As you know, a lot of the wealthy, rich, and famous people stay here. So just thought we'd show you the back side of the compound. So we are actually driving through Gozzer Ranch. So far, we don't see any security gates, but just thought we'd take a drive through here, and we're able to do that.
Well, this says the condominium thing, so.
That's the Gozzer Ranch,
Yeah.
the brown one. Very nice. These are some timeshares here you can buy right behind it. You notice some clouds up there. We did have a little rain fall on us. There's an old Chevy truck. I think this might go into where that house on the rock is. Or next to it. Ooh, look at that. There's the house on the rock. Here we are at Gozzer Ranch, guys. beautiful Lake Coeur right there. And then there's a house on the rock over there. I'm really surprised though that there's no gate like to get in here for where these rich and famous people stay. It's a little surprising to me. I mean, residents only, Lakeshore Lodge. That's a nice little property right there.
So this feeds into the lake.
From Montana, right?
Well, yeah, Coeur d'Alene and up by Caldico Mission, the big church up there. Cataldo.
Look at all the lily pads, and it looks like there's people out on a bike ride. But there looks like there's a lot of algae in there. Entering Harrison now. Population 267, but that was over 10 years ago. We don't know the most recent census. Probably 270 by now.
Yeah. Remember when we first came to Idaho, we looked over here at a piece of property. It was a house on a half acre, but it didn't resemble what the pictures were. Lakeview Lodge.
Lakeside Grill. It's probably along the water. Cute little town.
Cycle
Let's
house.
just go check it out. We could always got a campground down there. Ooh, look, there's Harrison Street. I think it's on here
There's
probably.
Charlie's.
It's called Lakeside, or there's a restaurant down there. So we're at Coeur d'Alene Brewing Company here in Harrison. Looks like they have a band area here. Looks like a little store. A little coffee cafe area. And outside looks nice. There's the bar.
We ended up not eating at the Coeur d'Alene Brewing Company, which was right on the water at the marina in Harrison. There seemed to be one server who also seemed to be the bartender and possibly even the cook, and they were trying to handle all the people there by themselves. It was short-staffed, and I realized that, with the pandemic going on, people don't want to show up for work, etc., but we just didn't want to eat there. We wanted to go someplace else that we knew we would be taken care of. So we'll try it again sometime, but this time we decided to go to a different place. And that's the picture of the original owner, Charlie. Nice little bar. So we had a nice lunch at One Shot Charlie's, and definitely we'll be back. I had a hamburger, Lisa had a tuna melt, and a pretty interesting place. Good service and very prompt, good quality. Just a quick little bit of history about Harrison. In around 1900, at the turn of that century, Harrison was the largest town in Kootenai County. The city directory in 1911 reported a population of 1,250 people. Harrison's growth was a result of the development of 8 or more sawmills and box factories. With the mills and woods jobs, approximately 280 men were employed with a combined monthly payroll around $25,000. Back in 1900, that was a lot of money. Millions of board feet of timber were stored in the lake at Harrison. The Coeur d'Alene and the St. Joe and Coeur d'Alene rivers were the major transportation routes for timber coming out of the area forests. Harrison was a large contributor of all that. In 1917, the Grant Lumber Company caught fire, and the ensuing blaze consumed about half of the residential area of Harrison and about half of the business district. Much of the town was never rebuilt. At the time, the easiest way to get to Harrison was by water. The OWR&N Company, which absorbed the OR&N Railroad, constructed a 600-passenger steamer called the Harrison for transportation. There were several other steamers, such as the Georgie Oaks, that carried passengers and freight, making the depot a popular place for area children. Passenger service was discontinued in the early 1920s, but they continued to haul freight until 1932 when the line was abandoned. Great little bit of history about Harrison.
Just left the town of Harrison. Looks like a little bit of farmland out here. Heading to St. Maries.
St. Maries was named by a Jesuit father during the 1840s, and it sits at the confluence of the St. Joe and St. Maries River. It incorporated as a village in 1902 and as a city in 1913. It stayed part of Kootenai County until the formation of the Beniwa County on January 23, 1915. During the early 1900s, the primary method of travel to St. Maries was by water. St. Maries attracted numerous tourists and steamboat travelers from Coeur d'Alene. There were many daily scheduled round trips between the two communities until the construction of a better road during the 1920s. Two big annual events bring visitors to St. Maries. Every May they have the Race the Joe jet boat races on the St. Joe River, and every September, usually on Labor Day weekend, they hold the Paul Bunyan Days at the fairgrounds. Come down and enjoy. St. Joe River.
St. Joe River.
That's the other one that feeds Coeur d'Alene.
So I wonder if that river just starts up here at the top.
We'll have to do some research and find out where the headwaters are of that. There's a motorcycle moving.
Yep. City of St. Maries. This is the bottom city, well, what's I want to say, furthest south city of Lake Coeur d'Alene.
western town.
Yeah, kind of, you know, like Placerville and
Yeah.
Kellogg. Here we have, what is it? Hayburn Elementary. Looks like Paul Bunyan is
Old school.
maybe a mascot. Can't tell. Yeah, that is an old looking school.
Look at boys and girls.
That might have been a Catholic one in the day.
Huh.
Train trestle over there above the lake.
So over here is the Shadowlet Lake, over this way, and over here is the Round Lake, and that's what this sign is. The cool thing about this is the St. Joe River is the highest navigable river in the world. The elevation at this point is 2,307 feet. We had a wonderful trip around Lake Coeur, visiting Harrison and St. Maries. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please like us, please subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. Until our next adventure, bye!